Are you seeing traffic on ROEfinances.com picking up as a consequence of what's going on around Europe?
Oh, yes, yes. The more the crisis goes on, the more people are interested. I remember when I began talking about gold in 2003, 2004,
yeah.
They really thought, oh, what a nice lady, but she's a bit gone. What is she talking about?
Yeah.
Bretton Woods, and what is she talking about gold? You know,
yeah.
What is this? It's not worth. It's.
But people are starting to understand.
But now, yes, yes, the media are taking not much, but slowly. But they are beginning to look at it as a serious thing, you know, and.
Yeah.
They are not asking that much questions, you know, but I think it's coming.
Are you also attracting readership in Latin America?
Yes, quite 60% of our readers come from South America, especially Argentina.
I was going to say Argentina. Now you have a 25% inflation rate.
Mexico, Venezuela, Bolivia, Peru, and Spain.
You know, Argentina is a particularly interesting situation because of all of the currency problems they've had in the past. In 1991, I went to Buenos Aires specifically to study the inflation. You may recall that the currency at the time was called the Austral. And in January of that year, it was officially tied 14 Australs to $1 US. That was the exchange rate. But the government wanted to pump up the economy, so they broke the exchange rate and started creating more and more Australs. I arrived in early May, and the exchange rate was 64 Australs to $1 US. When I left a week later, it was 96 Australs to $1 US. December, it was 10,000 Australs to $1 US. You know, it was a massive hyperinflation of the currency. And the thing that was quite impressive to me, because I was meeting with a variety of different people, including shopkeepers. But when I would meet with the shopkeepers, the clear objective was to move their inventory and get into a hard currency, either gold or at that time the Deutschmark or the US dollar, because they understood that if the currency collapses, it's going to create economic chaos. And what they wanted to do is to get liquid, preserve their purchasing power, so that the other side of the valley, they could reestablish their shop and buy inventory and participate then in the new economic period. And so I'm sure there are a lot of Argentinians who have in their living memory, that experience from 1991.
And young people, not old people, young people, not like in Europe, no?
Well, they'll learn if there is another hyperinflation.
Also, Mexico has a lot of knowledge of that, and well, in all South America we have. A lot of knowledge of what a crisis means.
Yeah, it's quite ironic too that given the fact there's so much gold and silver produced in Latin America, one would think that there'd be a better understanding of the importance of gold and silver in the monetary system.
Yes.
But despite the fact that so much metal, not just recently, but historically, has been produced in Latin America, the lack of appreciation for the importance of gold and silver is sort of shocking, really.
Well, I attend every 2 years, I don't know if you know, the International Symposium del Oro in Peru. It's every 2 years. It's a very important meeting in South America about gold and gold mining. And as you said, what really shocked me, it's a really important symposium, what really shocked me is that nobody in Lima, not in the press, not on the TV, and there were big shots from mining, and Peru lives from mining. 60% of the income comes from mining. They don't have information. I was eating with people and asking them, do you know I'm coming to the gold symposium? And they said, oh, what symposium?
Really? They hadn't even heard of it.
Yes, and that's shocking, no?
Yes.
A country that lives from gold, from silver, from copper, that they don't know. It's like, well, everywhere in the world.
Yeah, that really is amazing.
It is.
Obviously, we need more people reading ROEfinances.com.
For sure.
Marian, thank you very much. It's been a real pleasure, and I admire your work. And again, thanks for sharing with us those wonderful videos of the Bundesbank Money Museum.
Much.
Thank you.